Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. I don't have a lot of energy today, guys. I'm sorry. I had planned to start with a big colonization ship type thing to go to Jewel. I don't have the energy for it today. And so these next two episodes that I'm going to record, we're probably just going to do something easy, like go to Moho or something. So, I haven't done that yet in this series, so, in this season. So we'll probably go ahead and do that, I believe. Just go to Moho, take it easy, you know. Do something fun and easy. It's fun and easy, that's what I'm looking for today. Alright, so, first I'm going to need to get us into the an appropriate phase angle here so that we can get a successful transfer. So I'm just gonna do a few orbits here so that we can accomplish a minus 256 degree angle here. And once that is done, we will prepare our ship for launch. Alright, so I just took one of the other landers that we've previously made, and I put a Poodle engine on the end of it instead of a Terrier, because it looks like Moho is going to require a little bit of extra thrust to get off the surface. So I didn't want to get stuck like we did on one of the other planets, Lathe, so decided to upgrade ourselves just a little bit. It still is a two-stager. Don't know if we'll end up being able to do both stages or not, but we'll see if we can. It's only got a quarter of a thrust to weight ratio on that last stage. But if we've already used up a lot of our fuel and then when we eject that, it should be fine. We may not even eject it, so it's fine. Alright, so I guess we are ready. We're going to be taking Takami and Breakdown. They both are only level 2, so we need to get them leveled up. And it's a shame that even like Bill and Bob are not all leveled up, so that's a real shame. So let's make sure they are in the correct I think everything's good. I was gonna say in the correct place, but I think we're all good here. We do have some science in there, and then what do we have in here? We've got ionographer. Alright, so I think it's in good shape. I think we are in good shape. Well, are we gonna have enough electricity? If an engineer places them down, we will. Let's say. So, that's what we got, and that's what we're gonna do. So, let's launch this puppy and go to the zoo. Okay, ready for launch. In 3, 2, 1, launch. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty typical launch with my typical launch platform that I have here. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip to our orbiting maneuvers. Alright, we are in orbit and I only had to spray just a little bit of radiation into the atmosphere. Let's see if we can go up and get an intersection with Moho. Now, Moho is kind of difficult to get an intersection with because of its strange plane that it has there. So, alright, so I have attempted to go to Moho twice, and both times I did not have enough Delta V. Because it's super expensive to go there and land. I'm going to try one more time, and hopefully we can maybe get a nice intersection here. But yeah, it's really difficult because it takes a tremendous amount of Delta V to get here, right? So you have to increase your meters per second to get there quite a bit. But the gravity of Moho is relatively low, so you have to slow down a tremendous amount to get into orbit. And I just don't think I have enough fuel on board to do so. That being said, we're going to try it one more time. Like I said, I've tried it twice already, unsuccessfully, I might add, and it's quite depressing. So you can see it takes 1817 just to freaking get there. I mean, my God. This is the madhouse. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, now for our 6-minute burn, 6 minutes 33 seconds. I will see you guys in just a second. Alright. We have our initial burn complete. So now we need to make a intersection with Moho somehow. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can add a maneuver just down here. And see if we can somehow make... I don't think we will because... I think we are going to have to change our plane. I'm thinking maybe if I could go radial in or out. Alright, so that's not doing anything. Alright, so let's see if we can just do a burn here at the descending node. Or no, you know what? Let's do it at the ascending node. Let's do the burn at the ascending node. Be a little cheaper. Quite a bit cheaper, actually. Alright, so we'll do that. And then let's see if we can get an intersection just from this. This is a lot cheaper than I've seen so far. We'll just have to wait longer. That's fine. I'm fine with waiting. Alright, so are we going to intersect other planets? Yes, possibly Eve. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's warp around here to this and see if we can do better. Don't grab me! Alright, here we go. And we're almost certainly going to have an intersection with Eve. Almost certainly. Especially after we do this burn. Okay. That's alright. We'll take them as they come. Alright. Now what? Well, I guess now we wait. Let's go to the apoapsis here. And see if we can get a few orbits. And an intersection right there. So there's that possible one. And... is that gonna work? There we go. 428. Okay. Yikes. Alright. Well, that's what we got. So let's do 400 days worth of orbits. Hopefully we don't get an intersection with Eve in that time. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so I'm pretty done with trying to make this work. So if this does not work, we're just going to have a couple of stranded Kerbals out there, unfortunately. So, Takami and Breakdown, I believe, is who we have on board. Alright, so hopefully that is not going to be the case, but who knows. Alright, ready? And burn. Alright, let's see if we can get this encounter with Moho here. And stop. Okay. Boom, you're seeing it. Moho it is. Let's focus down on Moho and see what we have. For the orbit, I kind of wanted to have a polar orbit, that way we could see the hull. So let's see if we can adjust that just a little bit. If we go prorate just a little, what's going to happen? Wrong way. Alright, so let's go retrograde and see what happens. It's still going to take a tremendous amount of fuel to get us into an orbit, but maybe not. I don't know. We're going 67:59. That's pretty fast. So What if we just land directly on the planet? Is that even possible? We don't have enough. We don't have enough Delta V. We might. After we eject all these external canisters, we might have enough. Oh god. This just feels like a bad idea. Feels like orbiting is the way you want to go. We might have just enough. Oh god. Can I get high enough in an orbit? That this will work? Oh, this is about what we're gonna get, I guess. Super high elliptical orbit. This may not work. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it the old college try. We may just have a flyby and then stranded Kerbals. Okay, here we go. There goes Kerbal, the sun. Alright. Start burn in... It's a 25-minute burn. Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright. I don't think a few seconds are going to make a big difference in a 25-minute burn. So... Oh, God. I just don't know if this burn meter here is taking into account that I'm going to shed a lot of my mass. I hope it's not. Alright, we are prepping to detach our external fuel tanks. On my mark. Ready? And... mark. Bye-bye, ladies. Yeah, we're still not going to have enough. Still not going to have enough Delta V. Those are going to float off into space. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye. Alright, so what are we going to do? Well, I guess we may have to jump into our lander. And use it to finalize our orbit. That may be what happens. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move breakdown here, up here. And I wonder if I could go ahead and move Takami, even though she's technically piloting this thing. Okay, maybe there's a Probodobodine on here that I've forgotten about, I don't know, but it worked, so that's fine. What we will do is we will detach when this runs out of fuel, and we will spin around, finish our orbit, and if we have enough fuel, land, and if not, we'll stay in orbit of Moho in perpetuity. Alright, we are coming up quick here on Moho, and yeah, getting lots of good science. Woohoo! For science! Oh gosh, these poor Kerbals. Yeah. So that's the plan. We're gonna stick with the plan. We are going to hopefully be able to detach this, spin around to retrograde, and finish the orbital burn, and maybe land. If we have enough fuel. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. Because we won't be able to get home anyway. Maybe I should see how much it'll take to get home first, before I decide if I'm going to land or not. Nah, who am I kidding? We're not getting out of here. Might as well land. Might as well be on the planet. Might as well be on the planet. Oh yeah, there's no way we're getting into orbit now. We were way past our periapsis. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and eject this thing now. It's worthless to us anyway. So we are going to kill that. Alright, and we're going to detach this. Decouple. This thing is now worthless. Now we're going to this thing, which we still have a little bit of fuel here. So let's go ahead and activate the engine. And let's go ahead and see if we can get into an orbit. Of Moho. And looks like it may happen. Oh my gosh. And it didn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and detach this thing. Decouple. And go to retrograde and activate this engine. And now we have an orbit of Moho. Woohoo! And we're going to land near the front Moho. Which one's the Moho? Is this the Moho or is that the Moho? I feel like this is the Moho. Should be at the North Pole. So, maybe, I wonder how much it's going to take to land. How much does it say? 900 meters per second. Okay, well, let's go up here to our apoapsis, add a maneuver node. Well, I mean, we don't even have any landing legs, so I don't even know what's going to happen. This may be death force, but all right, here we come. Here we come. Now this little tiny spark engine, yay. It's probably not really made for descents, so let's see. 144,000 is what we're looking for, supposedly. Like I said, this thing's not made for ascents or descents, so nervous. I'm gonna miss my cue. So come on down. Break down in Takami. Guys are gonna land on Moho, hopefully, and survive. That's the plan. That's the plan. That you will survive. Of course, you won't get back off Moho, but that's neither here nor there. You can take that up with your lawyers. As soon as you get back on Kerbal. Okay, 144,000. Alright, here we go. Ready? And burn. It's got a tiny thrust to weight ratio, doesn't it? It's 1.6. That's not bad. Alright, so we're coming down. We will land, hopefully, without blowing up. If we have enough fuel. We probably won't take back off. That's my idea. Something tells me. Something tells me. We won't be lifting back off. Something also tells me we're going to have to turn off our engines way before it's said to. Amazingly, we still have a radio connection? No, we don't. Okay, I was going to say, that's amazing. Yeah, our good radio antenna has been jettisoned off into space somewhere with the command module. Alright, so I'm gonna try this. I'm going to try to wait till we get down to 34,000, and then we'll start another suicide burn. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna be wasting fuel. Hopefully we got enough to make us touch down softly. That's the idea. That's the hope. I just want to live, Lord. I mean, these guys may be able to jump out and RCS their ways down. if need be, depending on how fast you're going. Because they've got about 500 meters per second delta V in their EVA packs. How much RCS do we have in this thing? It's only 40 monopropellant. I don't know how much delta V that would provide for this heavy lander can. Whew. I've only got 200 meters per second left. Still 15,000 meters in the air, and we're almost down to 0 meters per second. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down again. I don't think we're going to have enough delta V. Alright. It's almost it. Almost no fuel left. There's some weird lines going to the surface there. And we're out. Out of fuel. Okay. Yeah, we're not, that's not slowing us down at all. Jump out! Jump out! Alright, you jump out too. Break down, jump out! Jump out! Oh my god, he survived. Where's Takami? I can't switch to her. Oh my god. Where is she? Did she fall already? Oh no. Takami's dead. It's just breakdown. He's the only one that survived. No. No, Takami. Say it ain't so. I at least gotta get up to the top of this mountain here. Wow, that's sad. I couldn't control them both at the same time, so that ended in Takami's horrible demise. And what do we have here? Some sort of thing. Is it a lava thing? Just like a lava vent? Looks like it is. Alright, well, you can stay here for warmth. And this is going to be your new home, Kerbal. Breakdown. I think this may have been our first fatality. Is it? I think it is. Takami. Kill in action. So sad. Alright, let's plant the flag. And we landed on the North Pole. Takami bravely lost her life in this landing at the North Pole. And no sign of Santa. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly did not. But if you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Going up beyond the air in this crazy rocket fair. Now I'm at the apogee. Uh-oh, now comes gravity. Is Kerbal really a big sphere? Will it simply disappear? Now I don't see a flat earth, but I've known it since my birth. Complications, no delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound. Every time orbits aren't around, plan a mission to the moon. Hope we get there very soon. Take a look at all these rocks, makes the surface look like pox. Complications, no Delta V. Hope we make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. We gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound. Every time